Hey, Jesse.
Hello, Lindsay.
What are you drinking?
I got off into something. I got off into something.
I know you said.
And this comes from the Fountain of Youth.
It does.
Yeah, St.
From our
Augustine,
state, in our little one of our spooky towns in the state.
the Fountain of Youth in St. Augustine, right? Well, it's not, okay, technically not the Fountain of Youth, but like a mile away, St. Augustine Distillery. So it's like the same damn water, right? They make a bourbon, straight bourbon from St. Augustine Distillery is That's my that's my bourbon candy.
That's your favorite, right?
And I've drank bourbon like from all spectrums, like
Yeah, but what did you
uh
think about that whistle pig I got you a couple years ago for your
it
birthday?
was
It was
good. It was
expensive.
good. It was good. But Lance,
Yeah.
St. Augustine Distillery
All
makes
right.
a damn good bourbon. And I'm drinking that straight up
I won't
on the
buy you no more
rocks.
whistle pig.
On the
That was
rocks.
$100 bottle.
Yeah, it was very good. Very good. The notes in it were really fine.
And I was
And
looking and to try and find it, everybody said whistle pig, whistle pig, whistle pig, whistle pig, whistle pig. And I was looking all over the liquor store for it, looking and looking and looking. And I was going to get something else. I think it might have been Knob Creek. But then I got to the checkout counter and Whistle Pig was behind the counter. And I was like, ooh, that's what I need right there. Let me
it
go
was
put
very
this back.
good. It was very good. It had that really good vanilla, leathery, like I was looking for all the little notes and trying to be bougie about it.
Yeah.
But like
It's a sippy.
what I can afford and then have it on the rocks as like a high end like treat to me, St. Augustine Distillery is where it is. And it's good. It's good
Well,
on
I'm
the
on the
rocks.
White Claw. I already kind of chugged one because they're so cold and crisp right now because it is nice and cold here in Florida.
Yeah.
It's so nice. So our outside fridge is working extra good.
You're looking so cute in your little beanie.
So yes, I look ridiculous right now with my beanie and boots with the fur and leggings and hoodie, but I don't get to dress like this very often in our
It's
state
just cool
because
enough.
it'll be hot again in 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's gonna be 100 degrees like tomorrow. Tomorrow.
No, we get it nice and cool for a couple more weeks, and then that's on my weather app.
Yeah, we got a little dip right now, which is nice. It's nice.
But so Salem witch trials.
Man, you were geeking about that one just like the ones before. You get so amped up about all this stuff, and the one we got coming up too.
Pisses me off. Oh, this one.
Yeah, but
Y'all
Salem.
tune in Friday.
Salem. Tell us what you guys thought about Salem.
Yes.
Insane.
And I know everybody
Insane.
knows the story. They touch on it a little bit when we're in school,
Yeah.
but not that much.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You
I
don't
thought,
really understand the depths of all the torture and death and everything that went along with it, and the babies that were accused. Babies.
yeah.
And we watched the Crucible after, and I think that's the only movie that I've ever hated Winona Ryder in.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
wasn't
like
really
her
that
little
great,
bitchy
actually.
ass.
I didn't like
No.
Crucible compared to your story.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't like it. Like, your story would have made a way cooler movie documentary thing. Honestly.
But I mean, I'm just telling, Google facts and websites.
Yeah, I think would have hit on the
Into
Putnams a little bit more and all their land consumption.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm just
Abigail
gathering
Williams was a little bitch.
Yeah,
That's
well,
who Winona Ryder played.
the whole little gaggle of chicks all in the church, all doing their bullshit.
The afflicted.
Doing their dirt. But, and my thoughts before, because I don't know anything.
And I just thought it was strange. I mean, I don't know if that's historically accurate because I didn't see anything about that, but the supposed affair with John Proctor and Abigail Williams, that would have been disgusting.
Yeah.
Because he was in his 60s and she was like 13.
Well, all the old dudes were banging children then.
Yeah, Abigail Williams wasn't even the oldest one. Mary Warren was, so yeah.
Yeah. All the old creep bags were all banging 12-year-olds, and it was just okay, right? That was just okay. Let me grab your 12-year-old, and that's
those
disgusting.
were the gruesome days.
Who the hell wants to put up with a child to raise and then have a wife at the same time?
That reminds me.
Not
of
even
the coal
talking about the
miner's
disgusting ass lewd fucking things that
when
goes
he
on.
was like in his 30s and she was 13. Ugh, gross. So last night we decided to, as 42-year-olds and Jesse, who had to work this morning, we decided to step out and catch one of our one of the local bands, or three of the local bands from our state.
Yeah, we missed
playing.
one, but we caught two, right?
Yes.
So
So it was. We went to the Hangar 7, a little hole in the wall here in Lake City that we enjoy to go to from time to time, and we actually got ready at 10 p.m. That is insane for us.
well, I told you I was like, let's just leave late. That way,
After we had consumed an enormous dinner
that's
and
good.
were miserable, made a little mini seafood boil with some Gouda cheese grits.
That's good. The
Yeah,
grits were amazing.
It was. They're always so good. Everybody wants to, that people who weren't raised in the South want to shit on grits. But let me tell you something. You come to my house and get you some Gouda cheese grits, and it'll change your mind.
Even if you never had grits before. There's a dude over here from Australia.
Yeah,
And
he was like,
oh, you've never had grits before, right?
That was definitely a British accent, but
whatever.
hey, mate.
Hey, never had grits.
These
I can't do it. I can't do accent.
The dialect between Australia and Britain.
So dude's on the back porch geeking about your grits.
He was like, what in the world? Yeah.
We can't do it.
We can't.
We can't do it. But he's never had it.
Because we're from Europe. That's why we can't do Australia.
And the Northerners, like, people would come down there, they've never had them, and they're just like, oh my God.
Yes.
It's just
So
how
if
many
you make
grits?
you
How many grits?
If you make you a seafood meal, make you some grits, add Gouda, sharp cheddar, Parmesan, butter,
And enough salt to kill a horse.
And Cajun seasoning.
Cajun seasoning.
Mix that all in there, and oof.
So is that a secret you just told everybody?
I did.
You just told everybody
I told
your
my
damn
secret grits. Hey, I want everybody to enjoy. I actually got that idea from a restaurant we went to and just added my own shit to it.
Yeah.
When we went to Malone's in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I got the crab cakes and Gouda cheese grits, and I was
but them
like,
grits in New Orleans is a whole.
oh yeah, they do
different-
like heavy cream
I think
and
it's the
butter.
water too, though. Yeah, just
The
like
shitty water.
well, maybe it's that river water that they're getting,
No, seriously, New Orleans food is on a different
It
level.
is
I was
good.
just dreaming about that yesterday.
That lower Mississippi river water
So
and all
good.
their food. Maybe, but that's probably why St. Augustine Distillery is so good, though. There's like something in the wall there.
In the water. But yeah, it was good. So
Yeah, we had a hoot last night. It was pretty
yeah,
good.
so we didn't catch Prophets of Demise. We got there a little after they were playing because, like I said, we got ready at 10 p.m. We had to wait for our 19-year-old to get home to watch over the 10-year-old. So we caught Spiritual Chaos.
Yes.
And Catcher in the Rye. And if you like a heavy, like deathcore, death metal, that's
Yeah,
check
Spiritual
them
Chaos
out.
was from Tampa, and Catcher in the Rye is from
DeLand, yeah.
DeLand, Florida, yeah.
And we will feature all those bands more in depth later on. But
Yeah,
we had a
eventually
good
we're gonna
little
play 'em.
time.
Yeah.
But we had to clock out at like 12:30.
Yeah, really heavy music. I mean, I've played with Catcher twice, and just really cool cats, and they have a really artistic explanation of their hardcore music. That it's deathcore, really. And they do it well. They do it really well. I
And
enjoy it.
frontman for Spiritual Chaos, he was crowd involved. He was
animated.
he was
very
animated?
cool.
Yeah.
He was up in there. Yeah, it was really fun. They were having a
Had
fun
I
time.
not been exhausted, I probably would have enjoyed it even more.
Yeah, I did a little twirl. I did.
So Jesse's like, all right, we're going to go out. So I had to drag out my fishnets and leather shorts. And
You were on fire last night.
thank
though.
you.
Hot.
I posted a little pic in our Instagram. Maybe I'll do another one on the day that this comes out, just to show you how we did legit step out of time. We did that in the summertime too for the same band.
Yeah, Prophet.
We were on the porch chilling, and Jesse's like, "Hey, there's a show in like 2 hours."
Let's go.
And I'm like, okay.
Doesn't it make you feel young again though? Like
Yeah.
you were kind of dreading it and dragging a little bit about it, and then
Then you get there and
when
you're
you got
like,
there,
all right, I'm having
your
a good
ass
time.
was goof ass booting, and I was loving it. I was looking over at Lindsay, and she was just like, "Hey, girl," and she was just dancing and jumping around. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Look at
If
you."
I didn't do that, I was going to just go to sleep.
Just pass right the hell out. You're looking for a
Take a
beanbag
nap.
chair. Has anybody got a couch
And
cushion?
it's like going to Cheers. You go where they know your name.
Yeah,
you know?
it's fun.
We see 10 people right off the road
as
that
soon
we
as you
know.
walk
So,
in, it's really fun, and people know that if they do the same thing,
Anger is
they
our
get
cheers.
out. You know, they want to meet people. You were over there showing grandparents,
Yes.
your grandma.
A girl that we actually see there almost every time that we go. She was a daycare teacher when my older grown children were in daycare. And she was like, I'm a G-Ma now. And I was like, girl, me too. And so we started showing pictures.
Yeah.
Yes. Young grandmas.
Yeah.
Or in the young grandparent club. We didn't know if we was going to go out or not last night because we didn't know if they might show up, the grandbabies.
Yeah.
But they didn't, so.
I was happy. I was like, guess what? I get to go see some heavy rock music.
Yeah, they'll be here on Thanksgiving. So
yeah, it's coming up
Speaking
soon.
of Thanksgiving, I work in a restaurant and have an extremely busy schedule next week, plus getting ready for our own family dinner. So we will have to skip 1 week. You will get this episode on our next episode on the 29th, but we will not have one out on the 6th, which is the following Friday. But we will have something new the next Friday.
Yeah, unless we geek up and try to slip something in.
Yes, if something happens, we will update you.
Yeah, because we got all the Friday shopping and all the stuff.
Yes,
but
because we have to Black Friday
I'm thinking about it. We could probably plug something in because I enjoy this, and it's like I have to have this now, Lindsay. I have to have it. I have to have.
So we will have one out on the 29th. We will not have one as of right now on the 6th, and then we will have another one out on Friday the 13th. A Nightmare Before Christmas.
And she has something planned for you guys, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
She has hundreds of these, and I like getting off into the stuff I've never heard anything about. Like,
yeah, the next one I'm going to talk about after Stanky old Gertrude, a girl that I work with, made some mistakes in her younger years, and she found herself in prison for a little while, and actually met a few people that she suggested to me to talk about. So I'm going to talk about one of those.
So the cool thing about all of this setup that I have here, Lindsay, she can call my phone and we can have her on here at the same time.
She didn't know about this particular person, about her background, until after that woman, or until after she got out.
Well, don't spill too much.
Oh, I'm not. That's it.
I don't know shit about fuck.
No.
I love Salem, though. Salem was really... it's like an eye-opener for history.
And we say love loosely because it's horrible stuff that we talk about.
I don't cherish the things that happen. The story.
Yeah, the story and the knowledge of our fucked up history because, and something I've been wanting to actually do for years was debunk the good old day theory because there has never been good old days. There's always been fucked up shit throughout time since the beginning of time. And even the good old days are your childhood where you're not aware of the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, not everybody gets that childhood. Some kids have it fucked up from the day they can remember. But for those who do think that there is an actual good old day, that's the people who did have a good childhood. And I'm glad that you did. But the good old days just don't exist. Those are just in your mind as days before you had to pay bills.
There's good and evil.
And if you had good parents that kept all that shit from you, then that was your good old days.
And that's really the best you can do, right?
Period.
Keep their innocence and let them have their creativity, right?
Like Silas, he still has no idea all the turmoil we went through during COVID, and he had to miss half a year of school. But so I mean, it's like the good old days are just your childhood when you're oblivious to what's going on in the world. So
yeah, I really love Salem though. Like I want to know what people thought about it. And you can hit us up on the web, right? DrinkaboutSomething.site. That would be really awesome because so far I'm the only person that sent anything.
And follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, if you go to the site, all the links are there.
Yes, I'm just saying, hit follow.
Yeah, hit the follows
and the likes followers. And the downloads. We're posting pictures and songs from our featured band of the week.
Yeah. I'm having so much fun.
I couldn't do a lot of pictures on Salem because there wasn't photography in 1692, but
yeah, I gather so much. I posted the witch house. Yes. That's still there, but everything else burnt down in Salem, so that's like the only thing left.
And we'll revisit the subject next year when we're on the road.
Yeah,
doing our New England trip, our East Coast trip.
All the way to Maine and back. And we're gonna hit some cool spots on the way too. And I'm taking Lindsay to see Fraser's Ridge.
We're new season of Outlander. We just watched it today and we were already crying.
I was.
Yes.
Yeah. It was like a homecoming.
It is.
It was really cool.
It's a very emotional show. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of war and love, and
it's good.
It is.
It's good.
It's great.
It's very good.
Very interesting story. And like the time travel part of it is the coolest shit.
The romantic stuff,
Yeah.
And it's just there's some good wholesomeness in there, and then there's a lot of evil in there too. God, there were some parts Lindsay couldn't even watch.
Oh God.
You were like, I can't watch
Okay,
this.
listen, y'all. If you watch Outlander, that first season is rough. But I will let you know, just a tiny spoiler, it doesn't get that bad anymore after that.
Yeah.
But that first season is rough, especially
real.
towards the end of
Shit
it.
like that
Very
really
real.
happened.
It is
There's a lot of history
not
in that
something
too.
you want to watch, but it is accurate.
Yeah. And me loving history, there's a lot of history in that.
Even
like the
though
Jacobite
it's a fictional
stuff,
story,
and all
the things that happened, the characters are fictional, but the things that happened are historically correct.
Mm-hmm.
And it is rough. Like I remember right when we got on it, I got one of my best friends on it, and she was messaging me because she was a little behind me. She's like, I'm so uncomfortable. I was like, girl, me too. I had to fast forward. Because it was rough. And me and Jesse weren't even watching that first whole season together because we work opposite shifts. But then after that, we just decided, all right, we're going to start watching this together on Friday nights or on the weekends. And we couldn't wait. So we got through the whole thing. And then the last, 3 seasons, we've been watching it episode by episode.
Yeah. So we're going to catch it every Friday.
Yeah.
From now on until it's over.
And we just binged the last season to get ready for the new season. Yeah.
And then once this is over, if they have another season, hopefully.
They say no. They say this is the last one.
Lindsay.
I know. So it's supposed to be the last Outlander, the last Handmaid's Tale, and the last Stranger Things. And I'm not ready to give those up. But you know what? I'm rewatching The Office again for like the 8th time. So
yeah. We're watching Dexter too.
Yeah, we're rewatching Dexter. And which is almost like the first time again for me because I haven't rewatched it since I watched it live week to week.
Yeah.
For years. And then what else? Oh, we rewatch Game of Thrones every January. It's like it kills our post holiday blues.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait for some more House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. Yeah.
That took me a while to really latch on to that one. I don't know why.
Not me.
I guess I'm cliche on the whole Westeros thing.
I've always been a Targaryen fan. Like, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Daenerys, I know everybody wants to talk about shit about season 8. Oh, fuck that. It was a whole good show.
Well, I'm kind of like
good from front to finish.
I'm kind of like Damien Eccles said he's a child of winter because he was born in the winter. So
now I love me some Starks.
I love me some Winterfell.
Don't get me wrong, but I am a dragon bitch all the way.
Yeah, but I'm a Winterfell guy.
When she rises up out of the ashes with them dragons on her,
you fell in love.
Unburned.
She couldn't do no wrong, even though she tried to blow up King's Landing.
I don't give a shit. And I will cuss her out several times during that series. Yeah. But I love Daenerys. Yeah. And I love me some Rhaenyra. I love Rhaenyra.
George R.R. Martin is a fabulous writer.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. And everybody shit on the last season, but
that's what I was just talking about.
It had to happen. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm reiterating.
That distillery's getting to you over there, that St. Augustine.
You could tell. You could tell the look on my face.
All right. Well, let's wrap up this recap and wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, even if you're from other countries or whatever.
And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just know we're over here eating some turkey and dressing.
The gathering of just family. And it gives us an excuse to get together and bury hatchets. Because usually in my family, there's always some kind of hatchet.
There's always a hatchet.
There's something
on both
to bury.
Sides. Yes.
You got to get rid of everything and just be like, hey, you know what? We're still siblings. We're still family.
And I love you.
Yeah. I don't care. I'll forget about that. So, it's just something you can come together about, really. That's what I love about it. The history, whatever, but the family, that's where it's at. Yeah, for sure.
And the food.
Oh, yeah.
Let's give all the thanks for the food.
1700 style food is great.
So on our menu, we're going to be having turkey, ham, dressing. I know in the northern area, y'all call it stuffing. We call it dressing because we don't really stuff our turkey. We eat it on the side.
I like it both. I like it in and out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm an
my
in-out
dad's
kinda guy.
making the dressing, so we ain't stuffing our turkey this year because he's bringing it all the way
We're
from
gonna
Panic
smoke a
Springs.
turkey.
Yeah, we're smoking the turkey. Sis-in-law is making the ham and potato salad and deviled eggs and green bean casserole.
I'm gonna eat a million deviled eggs.
I'm
Eat a million.
gonna eat. I've made the pies already, and they're in the freezer in preparation. And we're gonna buy a couple more from the restaurant I work at, and have some sweet potato casserole and spinach dip appetizer.
Yeah.
Because that's a family favorite that I make.
It's very good. It's very good.
That it does. And everybody's gonna bring their part, and we're gonna enjoy eating.
But we will see you guys. We're gonna plug in Gert coming up, right?
Yes,
Gertie.
the horrible story of Gertrude Banazuski and Sylvia Likens.
So y'all strap in for that, and we'll see you guys this Friday.
Yes.
Y'all have a good one.
Yes. Eat all the food for us. And share with us what your Thanksgiving traditional foods are.
Yeah, or some crazy ass Thanksgiving stories, because
Oh,
I got
yes.
one too. So
Send us all the family tea.
yeah. If you do that, I'll reply back with one of mine. So that'd be cool, right?
Yes, we will share your emails on here if you give us permission to. We welcome them.
Yeah, hit us up, send it, and we'll see you guys this Friday coming up.
Bye.